back to Larry's Anything Goes. It's Friday. We finally made it, family, to the weekend, even though the work doesn't stop when the weekend comes. But it's all good. Let me know what you guys got going on this weekend. If you're having fun, if you're putting some work in with your business, if you're working your side hustle, if you're just working a part-time job, whatever have you. Let me know what's happening or whatnot, because it's crazy. Halloween's almost here. I'm going to do my infamous Halloween poem, so I'll be dressed up as the Wicked Clown because that's my favorite costume. And, have some fun. Still trying to get my panel together to talk about some relationships in today's new world and whatnot, get their perspectives. Buddy Adrian, brother Chris, two brothers from another mother. So I want to have that kind of conversation because, you got the romance and the finance that gets twisted into a lot of things. But a lot of times, especially when we're in our early 20s, we don't talk about that sort of things because most of us weren't schooled on that aspect of relationships. So, anyways, let me get into the word of the day. Like I said, I could go talk about that all day, every day. Today's word of the day is turbulence. It stands for a great commotion or agitation, emotional turbulence, irregular atmosphere, motion, especially when characterized by up and down currents. The best way to describe turbulence is when you're, the first time I heard of the word is when you're flying in an airplane or whatnot. You're in an airplane and you feel that little shake and whatnot. I think there was like only two flights in my life where I actually felt like I was gonna die, and I actually started sweating and whatnot because the turbulence was that bad. But I'm sure people have been in other worse situations, especially flying in a snowstorm or a hailstorm or anything of that nature. It's a rare. I've been fortunate. It's a rarity I've had to fly when it's raining and whatnot. So I've been very fortunate in that aspect. Of usually when I'm flying, I don't have to deal with too much turbulence. But the turbulence of life is very real, and you have to, my mindset. There's two ways to counter turbulence, and it's the one, try to kick it in the butt and just get rid of it as soon as possible because you're gonna have to deal with it from a spiritual, mental, and physical perspective, especially in today's world. We've had the big upside down with the great global reset of the economy because of the pandemic and various other things, and then the turbulence of relationships. That's to me that's just a no-brainer. If it's always negative energy, get rid of it. I don't care how much you love them, even if it's your parents. You know what I'm saying? Love them from a distance. Talk to them, but don't try to talk to them every day. That's just my personal opinion. Because if you got a negative vibe to you, I can't deal with it. Like that's why I'm not a big Kevin Samuels fan. Smart guy, he's very successful, and I'm not hating on him, but he brings a lot of negativity to the table, and his vibe and aura about him, I'm not really feeling it. But that's just me. Everybody has their thing. That's why I don't listen to a lot of other YouTubers or podcasters on that, because if you got a real negative connotation to you all the time, you never have anything positive to talk about. I really don't need to. I don't really need to listen to you because I can just be watching Fox News or CNN to get that aspect. But that's just, like I said, that's my personal opinion, and I'll leave it at that. All right. Today's quote of the day is by Janna Cachola. Janna Cachola, and states, "Professionalism shouldn't be defined by a person's paycheck, role, or title. Professionalism should be defined by a person's work ethic." And I couldn't agree with that statement more, because just because somebody's making minimum wage or somebody's being paid under the table, somebody's making a high salary. I mean, heck, I know a lot of people that get paid a six-figure salary, $200,000 a year, and barely do any work. They might do an hour at most of work a day, but outside of that, or they just get paid in their sleep. I mean, we're seeing more and more stories about people who invested $1,000 to a couple $100 in various bitcoins and whatnot, and they became millionaires overnight. You know what I mean? It's like there was a story of a gas station owner, gentleman who owned a gas station, and he invested various amounts of money in various amounts of cryptocurrency, bitcoins and whatnot, and now he's a millionaire, and he quit his job. I'm like, so it's like it's not always about the actual hard work. It's all about the mental and the discipline too. Like discipline is, I can't put it in, like that's my word of the day every day. What can you be disciplined at? That's really something that I'm big on. That's my number one word of the day. What can you be disciplined at? Can you be disciplined at eating right? A great example. Once I'm done with this video, I'm about to eat my salad. Have my palm drink. You know what I mean? I've been drinking my water with lemon in it. Trying to be more healthier every day. This pandemic has really taught me how being more healthier every day is so important, and it's not a game. You know what I mean? It's nothing to play around with. So, but it's really about your work ethic on any level. Whether you're a blue collar worker, white collar worker, if you're passive income earner, active income earner, whatever have you. It's all about your work ethic and the discipline that you apply every single day. You know what I mean? But anyways, on that note, family, do the great three things: like, share, and subscribe. Have a great day. And as I always say, make money moves, or you're gonna live broke like a fool. Enjoy your weekend. I think I might do a rant later, and we'll go from there. Give my perspective in regards to the things I've been seeing on social media, specifically YouTube and Twitter, and go from there. All right. So take care. Enjoy your weekend, family. Like I said, you only got one life to live. Take care.